Just got to camp and I'm going to show you what I see. Look at this. Bunch of jack trespassing on the land. Ruin it for the people that actually own it. They're not allowed to be there. I got a post on the other side now because I've got all the other sides posted. It's not theirs. They don't have permission. Look at this. A couple of rails down. There's the no trespassing sign. Right there. If you live in this area, you ride in this area, you know you're not supposed to be crossing land that's not yours without permission. Give me a call. Maybe ask next time. It is about 4:30 and I've just finished shoveling up my driveway here. Probably 20 feet beyond so that I can bring the car in and lock the gate behind me. Far enough off the road that people can't snoop without having to jump the fence. So I'll show you what I did because I came here and found snowmobile tracks all over the place with nobody phoning up asking permission, and that really ticks me off. So I dug all that out right up to here, and there are the rest of the tracks that come around the bush. Now I'm gonna take a little walk just up to the crest of the hill because the snow is pretty deep and I'm gonna have to bring in a shovel or something, snowblower, shovel myself some tracks out, or a tractor or something. So I can't take the car in there, but I don't have my snowshoes. Next time I come back I might have to bring my snowshoes. That's the other option. See how far I can get in there and see what kind of fuck-ups these guys have done. Okay, this is my property line. You can see I marked it with red reflective markers right beside the surveyor stake. And I just happened to leave enough room that as long as they went single file, they got through. So they obviously knew they were going past their boundary. Good news. Looks like it was either one person who came by 3 times or 3 people riding through once. Tracks differ a little bit one from the other. But they also are snowed in, so I'm guessing they're several days old, maybe even a week or so, maybe a little more. So chances are when they got to the other side and realized there was a fence there where there didn't used to be, maybe they realized land wasn't theirs to be traveling on. So either way, regardless, my neighbor's going to get a call tonight, the RM's going to get a call tomorrow, and just kind of spread the word around. It's clouding over a little bit, but it still looks like I have probably about 45 minutes of sunlight left. I was going to make a full fire pit for lunch and do some work around the land today, but I've run out of time for that. Tomorrow I'll bring back my snowshoes, or next time I come out I'll bring my snowshoes and try ups around. Hopefully I can get a little more work done, get out here a little earlier in the day. Put up a new string here, new fence. Even though it is winter and I can't really pound into the ground, I can put up an off post off to the side that says no trespassing. Make sure this is marked. And so what I brought out was I was going to have the full meal, but I'm not now. I'm going to start up my little fire pot stove instead. I'm going to show you how I improved it just a little bit, and I'm going to make a hot beverage. And I don't have the full meal, but I'm going to make my dessert anyway. It's the cinnamon apple. It's the apple that's cored out with butter mixed in with cinnamon and nutmeg. and then you put that on the fire and that cooks, and it's just like a candied apple when it's done. So an apple pie or an apple crisp without the crisp. There's barely a breeze out here. Sun's probably about 5:15 maybe. Holy cow, that was tough slogging. I was above my knees half of that walk off the path there. Didn't go very far, maybe 30 yards. Brought my saw and axe, and I don't even think I'm going to need them. Not for this tree anyway. Okay, I think that's good to start. Obviously I can reach out and grab more as I go along. My camera batteries died in the cold, so when I came home I had to refilm this. But I wanted to show you when I was out there making my beverage. The little modification I made to my fire pot, because those arms are so short to support any of a smaller size cup or mug or pot or anything. It's often hard to get it to stay up there. You put it on one and it slides off. It's quite the balancing act. So what I did was I went to my local thrift store and found a basket, a wire basket. Cut myself a little grate. It's bigger than the arms. And the other place you could go would be to any of your dollar stores that sell cheap barbecue, backyard equipment, stainless steel, but it's of the low price quality. seems to create a bit of a windbreak. Poplar never really does make a nice burning firewood. But if that's all you got to use. Because these camp mugs don't have a lid, I went and got myself a giant soup can and put a copper riveted copper, that's what you anchor pipes to, the hot water pipes in the house. There we go. Now let's keep that fire going and we'll get some water boiling for, go with hot chocolate again tonight. Yeah, with this dead poplar, I'm just going to have to keep feeding the fire constantly. If you use other woods that burn better and burn longer, you don't have to constantly feed it, but this one's going to take some maintenance. Okay, the sun is a bright orange fireball, and it's 5:58. Sitting just on top of the horizon there. It'll start disappearing any minute now. Is actually picking up pretty strongly now. So I'm going to give this another 5 minutes or so. Then we're going to pack it up and head to the car. Well, we'll see what kind of an apple I get in 5 minutes. looked crushed. That is incredible. Remember, if you make this, double foil it. One foil on the fire is going to be burned through pretty quick. You want to keep all those juices in the inside. You don't want to burn a hole through and have it drip into the fire. That is amazing. Okay, that's it for tonight. It's probably 6:30. Let's check the temperature. Still says it's only -10. But the wind has picked up pretty ferociously here. And it's got a hell of a wind chill to it right now. So even though it's -5 Celsius, it feels a lot colder because of the wind chill. Tuck that away. Put out my fire. Eat my apple real quick here. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming out.